Alright, welcome back. So I checked the video, it didn't seem like there was a little black bar there. I mean, not the video, I mean, I did also look at the video, but in the recording it looked like there was... On my recording display, it looked like there was a very thin, like a 1mm thin, like little black line taking up the very far right side of the recording. And I wanted to see if that was the case. It doesn't seem like it. I fiddled with it, made sure it actually, like, locked to the side properly. And so if it's there, it's not because OBS is, like, sizing it wrong. It might just be because of how it's being captured. But I don't even think there's one there, so never mind. It just kind of looks... I do have a second monitor at a really awkward angle. But, which I'm using, but I think it's fine. Ow! Ow! Alright, I gotta get used to not having omnidirectional rolling. Gotta be careful that I don't roll off a cliff here. I could also jump over there and get whatever that is, which would probably be a good idea since I'm only just starting out. Not too much to lose if you just started. That's a good life philosophy. If you just started, you really have nothing to lose. So go for it. Oh, it's a ring of sacrifice. Yeah. I can imagine the people who died like 8,000 times trying to get there and being like, God damn it! Oh shit. I was gonna check this if I had other rings because I forgot if I had more or not. Other than the 2 rings of sacrifice and... Oh, I thought he was gonna fall. And the curse ring. I think that's all I got though. Yeah. You know, Dark Souls 1 has very simplistic combat, but it's still pretty good. It's more about adventuring around and finding neat things, and the combat, ultimately it boils down to spacing, which is fine. Thinking about where you move can be just as, it can be just as intuitive and just as, what's the word I'm thinking? It can have just as much depth as thinking about what kind of attacks you are. I don't necessarily feel like Dark Souls did the best at it, but it did pretty good. And the rest of the game is so well put together that, you know, you can forgive a little lapse in the combats. Because, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of stuff in Dark Souls is hitting the crap out of R1 and then dodging to avoid damage and then hitting the crap out of R1 some more, but, you know, that's fine. You know, I think if you jump at just the right time going up here, you'll get crushed by that. Nah, that looks really nice in 4K. Shit, I wasn't expecting to leap there. God, not having omnidirectional rolling, or even just 8-directional rolling, is so weird feeling. I'm expecting to, like, jump a certain way, and then I end up, like, jumping, like, 30 degrees more to the left or right than what I wanted. We're probably not gonna bother, going human just yet. Because A, twinks, and B, the only real reason to do it is for 2 things. Either A, you want co-op, or you know there's going to be like an NPC phantom that you want to fight. And unless they change anything from the remaster, which I feel like I would have heard about if they did, that has not changed. So, no reason at all to go, human in this area. Also, I thought oh yeah, I think they made... Did this guy have, like, the dried finger now? I heard that was a change they made, that you can get it, like, way earlier. Let's see. Yeah! Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna get the orange soapstone and the dried finger. Bottomless box would be good, but we don't really need it right now. Heater shield's really good. We'll actually grab that.
Thank you, kind.
The thing with the heater shield is that it has 100% physical block, I believe. Yes. And it has a faster parrying animation recovery time than other shields that have 100%. So it's really good. I don't like how it looks, though, unfortunately, but... Yeah, let's actually compare those really quick. I'm going to spam roll as soon as I hit the parry button, so you can kind of get an idea of how quickly you recover. Here's the heater. Actually, let's start with the spider. Here's the spider shield. Here's the heater shield. It's subtle, but there's definitely a clear difference. Oh god, I need poise so I can just tank through. Oh, okay. For a second I thought I hit the guy in the back and not in the front, and I was like, what the hell? Alright. But yeah, I'd say once we've killed the gargoyles, we'll probably start being human as much as we can. I hit L3 to jump again. Good thing it wasn't actually important to jump there. Oh shit, is this a Gravelord thing? Oh yeah, Gravelord Servant. Wow. That's, well, actually that's bad, because that means my world's probably infected now. I did not realize... Wait, now it's over there now? Oh, it follows where he is. Oh, that's neat. So you can't just hide it somewhere hard to find. It just kind of follows you. Well, that's good. That's neat, but that's also bad, because that means that we will probably be having stronger enemies around to fight. We're not going to rest because we don't want that guy coming back. And I won't actually get any more Estus Flasks anyway, so... Because that one's not kindled. Also, doesn't this thing have like a... Yeah, it has a longer recovery if you miss. I like that. I kind of like that as a mechanic. I don't think it was necessarily done well in Dark Souls 1, but I do like it as a mechanic. Having weapons whiff a bit harder. Oh. This is a regular one. Hey, disaster's gone after the defeater. Okay, so somebody murdered him. That's good. Also, since you invade infinitely up, and I think that counts as an invasion, I think as a Gravelord Servant, you can literally just be max level and then use your Gravelord sign. Which, if that is the case, I might make a character that's meant to be as high a level as possible, and he just exists to be like this crazy, overpowered Gravelord that like swarms of people are just throwing themselves at to try and kill. I think that could be a cool idea. Thanks, wide sweeping attacks. I like killing two people at once. Lost Undead Soul. Oh, that's nice. I mean, I suppose it's nice, I guess. Master Key. Yeah, you can buy like the Residence Key from that one guy, but since I have the Master Key, I didn't need to. Ah, yes, we're also coming across. We're also going to be reaching somebody who particularly notable soon, and I hope I get really lucky and he drops the loot I want him to drop. There's going to be a Black Knight up ahead, and if you're really lucky, he'll drop his Greatsword, which is really powerful early game. And I mean, if that drops, I'm just going to go human right now. I won't be afraid of invaders anywhere near as much as I am right now with the prospect of Twinks. I mean, like that guy who's a Gravelord. Gravelord takes a bit to get to, I think. Actually, no, I think you can get that pretty early, too. I think you can rush to it, kind of like how I rushed the Pinwheel. I'm going to top myself off for this. I don't know if I should go for parry or just go for backstabs. Parry, higher risk. But that said, with me being able to two-hand... Here, I shouldn't lock on. That way I can roll more freely. Backstabber, as the kids would say. Whoop. Haha. Oh, I got a shield. That's cool. That's a really powerful shield for the... I mean, it's not super powerful because shields do a pretty good job at being, like, balanced because... yeah, hold on, I'm getting tongue-tied. Shields are generally balanced around how much they weigh. If a shield is heavier, it's usually better for defense. But that said, it is like the second highest... I think it's like the second highest stability medium shield in the game. So if I'm going across a boss that has particularly hard-hitting attacks that I'm just having trouble with and want to block, I can use that. Now, if I recall, there's a trap here. Yep. Hi. 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 We will go and kill the guy downstairs. The big man. Big man himself. If I recall, there's like a crystal lizard in one of these. Maybe it's top floor. There's definitely a crystal illusion in one of those crates, though. Ah, there we go. Did it always automatically give you the things when you killed them? I feel like that's something that only happened in Dark Souls 3. Thank you, Master Key. We might also just go ahead and parry all of this guy's stuff. It'd be pretty risky, because if he hits me once, I'll be killed, but, let's also use, our gold pine resin. Oh, also, I want to test something. Oh, yeah, okay, so you can't tell because I only have 2 items on the bar, but if you hold down the down directional, it'll immediately take you back to the very first thing on the list, which is something they pulled from Dark Souls 3, which is very nice. This is very nice. I very much like it. Here we go. Buff up. Here we go. Here I go again on my own to wreck the heaven monster. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, oh, wait. Okay. When it was mid-swing, I had like this brief moment where time stopped, and I'm like, wait a second, I don't have like the timing of parries down yet. But I guess it's like riding a bike. Can I just like do this? Can I chain it? Oh, hold on. Hit me with... And you can also parry 2-handed attacks in this one. Can't do that in Dark Souls 2 and 3. At least with big weapons. Oh yeah, normally I'd chain them. That was what I would do. And you just let him get up. Yeah, that was the trick. It's all coming back to me. You just don't let him do anything. Oh, here we go. He's doing something. Oh, well, there goes that. I thought I did that one too late. Not late enough. It's almost dead. There we go. Give me that ring. Give me that glorious, glorious ring. Oh, best ring in the game. Let's just open this door for the sake of having it open. Okay. We'll put this on at a later time. So now, I can have more stuff on me and still roll lickety-split quick. But at the same time, it's not really much for me to have on me, right? Yeah, I haven't really picked up anything particularly good. I could use, like, the Black Knight shield and be fine, though, I think. Yeah. Which has a lot of stability, if I recall. Let's see. 62 and 55. So yeah, that's a lot. We're gonna use the heater shield though. Just the faster parry recovery is really nice. Especially when you're not too shield reliant, which once you've played the game a lot, you definitely become a lot less shield reliant. But yeah, Havel's Ring's really good. It increases your equipment load by like quite a bit. Was it like 20%, 30%, 25%? It's something around there. But yeah, more equipment load means more armor, means more poise, all that stuff. It's generally really good. Before we go down here, I think it's like we want to go up here, and I think there's a guy we can kill who will harass us with arrows, because this is a boss room right here. 2 guys, not just 1. And we might also want to use lightning for this guy. Oh right, you can't slide down ladders in this game. Ugh. Oh no, you can. Okay, you just don't hold down while you do it. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of Demon Souls. Demon Souls, you can't slide down ladders, and it is horrendous. Okay, now if I recall, the trick for this guy was after you get him to come. Okay, you run over here, and you climb up here, and you do a good old plunging attack right in his big dumb fucking face. Assuming he doesn't immediately jump up when he gets here. I've had that happen before, and it's quite annoying. Wow, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Unlock. 2 hits ought to do it. There we go. That was easy. Some boss, he only took 4 hits to kill. Gah. That said, I did, again, I pumped myself up to 27 strength, so when I 2-hand it, it's like I have 40 strength when wielding this thing, so It's gonna hit pretty hard. Plus the lightning buff is really good too. I'll take that. I'll take that. Hello, Solar. Oh, Solar. Give me that jolly cooperation.
Hello. You don't look hollow.
Your armor looks dank as hell in 4K.
I am Solar. Now that I am... No.
Sorry, I'm kind of skipping past the dialogue. I've seen this a million times.
I have...
Yes.
The way I can...
Yes. Jolly cooperation. Hold on. You don't skip the jolly cooperation part.
The very fact there's no telling how I use this to summon and engage in jolly cooperation.
Jolly cooperation!
If you need.
Okay. Now, if I recall, you can get past this bridge with the dragon. I just forget exactly how. God, God! Oh, shit! I know you can also shoot his tail off and get a sword, but at this point, with my strength at 27, it might actually just be better to use the axe. Actually, I think the sword doesn't have like a base of 200 or something. What's this have? Oh no, the sword would still be better, but you know, I don't think I'm ready. Oh no, actually I wasn't two-handing it when I showed that, so that actually wasn't accurate. Let's continue raising endurance. Let's two-hand it before I look at it again. There. 49. Okay, so it's only a bit short of it. Plus, I'd have to get the bow, and I mean, I have a bow, but you know, I'd have to like get the dexterity for it. Oh yeah, now I remember. You like wait for him to get annoyed with that he can't get you there, and he jumps down to get you, and then you run by. I think that's how it is. And I think the claymore is the one on the right. I think the one on the left is just a soul or something. Either way, as soon as we see him move, we're gonna book it. Now we get the fuck in here and light the bonfire. Haha. I remember all of this dank tricks. Oh, I guess you can't use this yet. Oh, right, it's like you need to either do co-op a certain amount of times or get your faith up to like a certain level. I think it's like the faith requirement is 25 after like a patch in the original game, and the requirement I think goes down by 5 each time you co-op with somebody successfully. So I think 3 co-op sessions and then I can join the Sunlight Covenant because I have 10 faith. I think that's why I usually choose Bandit over Pyromancer, just because I don't have to do as much call to join the Sunlight Covenant. Kind of a small reason, but, you know. Or no, it's because if I do go pure melee, I think you save points in attunement or something. Oh yeah, there's like another Black Knight up here. So another chance to get a dank Black Knight weapon. Oh no. That's fine. This actually isn't a big deal. Oh shit, he's not dead. Okay. Whoop! Whoop! Don't fall down there. Actually, if he does, I'll just let him come back up. No big deal. Backstabbing, whether you like it or not, is very important in this game. A Titanite chunk. That's always good. That's, you know, that's upgrade materials. Whether you like it or not, backstabs are very important and integral in this game. So, you know, it's definitely good to try and learn them, as well as parries. Alright, this fucker. Come here, pig. Okay, and if I recall, the trick to this guy was you hit him in his butt, because his butt is, like, exposed for some reason. Shit. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Okay, now I'm not. Whoop. Oh, he's running away. Yeah, that's right. Run away. You got no. Oh shit. There we go. Yeah, okay, you can backstab this one. But I think it's only this one. I believe the rest have, like, additional metal plating in their butt. Because you see how it, like, exposed there? I think there's like a bigger patch of metal in the back. So that's the trick for the boar. It looks especially painful when you have, like, a spear or something as, like, your weapon to backstab with, because it just kind of looks like you're shoving a spear up his butt. I don't know. I have no idea how that didn't hit me, but I'll take it. Alright. Take that. More backstabs. Backstabs for... I forget. Weren't you able to, like, rush through the gate here if you just booked it for it? I think you could. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, because that guy runs back to close the gate. You can, like, skip a chunk of the level if you're, like, ready for it. Nope, I know there's a trap here. Huh. General rule of thumb, if an enemy sees you and runs away from you in a Souls game, they're leading you to a trap. Especially if it's a weak enemy. That's really all they exist for in the Souls games, like one-hit kill enemies. There's either a lot of them or they're leading you to a trap. Oh yeah, another change they actually made in the remaster is they made it so healing items other than Estus don't work in invasions anymore, which is like humanities. Now I know what you're thinking, how do we heal? They made it so you can heal with Estus during invasions, and you get like half, kind of like you do with the Dark Souls 3. So it seems like you might be able to get 10 if if you rest at a bonfire. That gives you 20, and then invade somebody. So that's cool. That's nice because it kind of eliminates the need to farm humanity, while also kind of balancing it because, you know, somebody can have 99 humanity, which is a full heal that goes pretty quickly actually, and people can just keep running away and using those. And since they can have 99 on them, as well as 99 twin humanities, it just keeps going on and on and on. Ugh. That's the point where you just get a bow and you start sniping all the mob enemies whenever he runs into them, and it's boring and it's time wasting. Much rather they only have 7 heals and then they're fucked, or 10 heals and then they're fucked. Oh, see that stance? That's the I'm gonna parry you stance. Nope. I'm gonna parry you. Crappy shield, yep. It's one of the worst shields in the game. I remember picking up and thinking it was the bee's knees the first time I played this game. I was like, oh, it's a knight shield. Knights are cool. I'm gonna be a dank knight. There we go. Took a bit. And it was like, no, Mike, you just shafted yourself. That's a shitty shield. Oh, hi. Forgot about you. Come at me, bruh. Oh, that was a delayed attack right there. Didn't expect that. Ah, he did it again, and I just ate it. I don't like fighting in this narrow hallway. Nope. But yeah, the Baldur that had like the rapier and little buckler shield, when you see them take that stance where they're like holding the rapier out in front of them, they're gonna parry you if you swing at them. So you can either wait it out or you can like kick them by pressing forward and R1 at the same time. Though, you know, sometimes you try to do that, and since you're pressing forward and your main attack button, you might accidentally just attack instead, and then you kind of fucked yourself. So I tend to just wait it out. Look, it's blue. Now it's green. Now it's blue. Now it's green. Man, the lighting is fantastic. Okay, let's head this way. If only this weapon dealt a little bit more damage. I can one-shot these guys instead of two-shot them. That said, it will do a little bit more damage very soon. We got Gravelorded again. That sucks. But it won't last for long, because I think once we go down here, we basically left the area. So all that stuff should disappear. Hey, actually, we got a humanity at one point. Oh, I think one of the Balder Knights drops it when you kill them for the first time. So that's nice. We're still not gonna go human yet, though. This is, I guarantee you, this is Ganks, or this is Twink Central right now. I guarantee it. Game just came out. Everyone's probably, I'm sure, I mean, twinking is gonna be really hard, but what won't be hard is literally just remaking a character, bum rushing to the first Black Knight, and just keep fighting him over and over until you've got the sword to drop. Or if the save works, if save systems in this one works like the other Souls games, as well as the original one of this without the remaster, there's literally a file that you can just copy and paste somewhere, and if he doesn't drop the thing, you can just drag the file back into your save file, and it'll be reverted to like right back to when you did it. And then you just launch the game again and kill him again, and just do that until he drops a sword. I'm sure a lot of people doing that too. Good old Andre. Hurrah! Let's see. What kinds of things do you sell? Is a broadsword more of a strength weapon? No. Oh yes, I remember when Sastus were shit. Alright, I guess we'll just level with this weapon. I mean, there's no real downside to it because... Oh, there goes the Railroad Servant. There's no real downside to it because... oh, we don't have any Titanite shards. Can we buy some? Oh, yeah. Let's buy 3. How much do we need for the second upgrade? Oh, okay. Now we just need one more, which... Can we buy one more? Yes. Not modify, reinforce. Oh, right, yeah, it doesn't go up to 10 in this game, it goes up to 15. So I thought it was going to stop at 3 and then switch to large, but no, that's in a different one. One thing I do really like about Dark Souls 1 is I am not afraid to keep upgrading the shit out of, like, any weapon, even if I don't plan on using it that long, because there's actually means of farming all the Titanite as well as Titanite slabs. And there's also not soul memory to worry about bumping it up as I'm leveling, so it's not like I feel like I'm wasting souls on leveling. You know what I mean? You can kind of farm everything indefinitely, which is nice to allow you to experiment more freely. Let's see. Let's just pop like use item. Oh, cool! Yeah, I forgot there's you can select quantity in this one. Buy more shards. Was it 2 or 3 that I needed? 2. Oh, okay, cool. Now I'm gonna get 3, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's pop the rest of our souls and see. Because if we can get it to 5, then we can get it to 6, because we have a large shard as well, right? 2. So we can actually get it to like 7, I think. So that'll be cool. That's really nice early on, actually. Really, really nice. The question is whether or not we'll have enough. We need enough to buy 3 of them. If we don't have enough, we should have enough after defeating the boss. Otherwise, we'll just buy what we can now. Because this is definitely going to be the most efficient way to make this character more powerful. Oh, right, I forgot there's like repairing in this one. Ugh. Oh, no, we have to get the thing that lets you... You have to get a better ember first. Right. 5 is the most we can go right now. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's fair. You'd be able to twink really hard, really easily, if that was the case, so I'm okay with it. Alright, let's just proceed. Let's proceed slowly. Actually, let's cut off the episode here. I'll see you guys in the next one, where we're probably going to go ahead and take on the boss of this area, and then move on. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good one.